Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Tuesday, and that means it's Star Wars Day. And this week's episode of The Clone Wars was Crisis on Naboo. Chancellor Palpatine journeys to Naboo for a public ceremony and is being protected by a group of Jedi Knights. However, he's not the only one who has come to Naboo. A group of bounty hunters, including Cad Bane and a disguised Obi-Wan Kenobi, are there as well, at the behest of Count Dooku, to either capture or eliminate the Chancellor. And Obi-Wan may be the only one who can stop it. Okay, things I liked about this episode. There really wasn't anything I liked about this episode, much with the past 3 Star Wars TV Talk videos I've done. This is an arc I did not like. It's one, and there are like at least 2 other arcs within Clone Wars that I didn't like either, but they are further down the line in Season 5, so we'll talk about those when we get to them. The only good thing I can say about this arc is that after this one, this arc is done with. We are getting into a couple of other episodes within Clone Wars that are not particularly favorites of mine, but they're not personal unfavorites. They're just episodes like, okay, I get it. They're going to make sense later on down the line. But this particular arc, I did not like it. I really didn't see the point to it. I think the only real thing I can take from it is that this was possibly a trial run by Dooku for what happened at the beginning of Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. That's about the only takeaway I can get from it. Other than that, it was not an episode or an arc that I particularly liked. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. As with the past 3, Deception, Friends and Enemies, and The Box, I had issues with the plan. Not so much Obi-Wan faking his death and going undercover with the bounty hunters to figure out what was going on and try to stop it from within, but the fact that the Council chose to keep Anakin in the dark as to what Obi-Wan was doing. We know as an audience, and I have a hard time believing that the Council hasn't picked this up yet, that Anakin forms attachments to people he's close to. And he is very close to Obi-Wan. So him not knowing that Obi-Wan is actually the person charged with Obi-Wan's murder, and that Obi-Wan's actually alive and on an undercover mission, causes some problems. I mean, I actually saw some problems with that. He did go after the person he believed killed his master, and it did cause problems. I mean, if he had known what was going on, he probably wouldn't have gone after the person he believed killed his master and jeopardized Obi-Wan's mission. Now, maybe that's what the Council wanted. Maybe they wanted Anakin to do this to sell Obi-Wan's cover story. I don't know. But I did not like it. I felt they should have clued Anakin in a little more. He could have very easily screwed up Obi-Wan's mission. He could have killed Obi-Wan not knowing it was Obi-Wan. I just felt that they should have clued him in. He could have gone after the murderer of his master, still knowing what was going on, and made a good show of it, in my opinion, if he had been clued in. But they kept him in the dark, and that was just something I didn't like. I know I mentioned in the past 3 videos, but fortunately this is the last video where you're actually going to hear me complain about it. Okay, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those, and please like or share this video if you're watching on Facebook, and like and share if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Wattpad, Twitter, and DeviantArt. I do have my name for those 5 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note, all pictures seen within this video belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my related Star Wars videos. My other TV talk videos on Star Wars. My other TV talk videos. And my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, a couple of things I'd like to touch on. This first one is for my YouTube subscribers. And that is for any reason that a video, particularly a TV talk video, is not available on my YouTube channel, you can find it on my Facebook page. I will have the link in the description section. This one is for my Facebook friends, and that is that any videos that I am unable to post directly to Facebook will be posted to YouTube, and I will post the links of those videos to Facebook. Now, if you're having problems viewing them through the links, you can check them out on my YouTube channel. I will have the link in the description section. Oh, we can skip over that. Lastly, we are coming to the end of Game of Thrones, or at least to the point where I'm going to have to put it on hold. And that will open up a slot for a new TV show for TV Talk on Monday. And I would just like to know which show you guys would like me to do. Your choices are Fruit Basket, Superman the Animated Series, Batman the Animated Series, and Gargoyles. All you have to do to cast your vote is either write the name of the show you want, of the 4 shows, in the comment section, and or like or love someone else's post or comment of one of the 4 shows. And whichever one gets the most votes is the one I'll do a review video on. Excuse me. Voting will be until June 10th, possibly the 17th, because I may or may not have something going on the Monday of June, the week of June 10th. Excuse me again. But I will give updates if this changes, if I have to push it back at all. You may vote as many times as you wish, but please keep in mind that in the event of a tie, I will have the final say. So far, the tallies stand at 1 vote for Gargoyles, no votes for the other 3. So it only takes 1 vote for either Batman, Superman, Fruit Baskets, or 2 of them or all 3 of them to actually tie, and 2 votes for one of the other 3 to overtake. So you have a little over a month, over 2 months, excuse me, so make your voices known and get your votes in. As always, thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.